God says, "Something very shocking happened last night while you were sleeping, only you don't know the truth yet. This is your final chance. If you skip now, God will never help you again." Listen carefully, because this moment matters more than you realize, and if your heart is even slightly open, you will feel why these words are reaching you right now. You are not here by accident, and what unfolded while you slept carries a weight that touches your life in ways you have not yet understood. I am speaking to you directly because something shifted, something unseen but powerful, and it involves you personally. If you turn away now, you may miss something that was meant to bring clarity, protection, and a deep change inside your life. Stay with this, because what you are about to understand can reshape the way you see everything that is happening around you. Type Amen if you believe. Last night, while your body was resting, your spirit was not forgotten, and there was movement around you that you did not notice with your eyes. I saw your struggles. I saw the weight you have been carrying, and I allowed something to happen that would begin to break what has been holding you back. There were moments where you felt tired, where you wondered if anything was changing, but I was already working beyond what you could see. What feels silent to you is not silent to me, and what feels delayed to you is not forgotten by me. This is why you are hearing this now, because the truth is beginning to rise, and you are being invited to recognize it. There are things you have been questioning, decisions you have been unsure about, and emotions you have been trying to push away, and last night touched all of them in a way you could not sense. I allowed certain things to be revealed in the unseen so that your path could begin to clear. You may not understand it yet, but there has been a shift in the direction of your life. What once felt stuck is starting to move, even if it is slow and quiet. I am asking you to stay present in this moment, because awareness is the first step toward receiving what has already begun. Type 1111 to affirm. Do not dismiss this as something small, because the change that begins quietly often becomes the most powerful transformation later. You have been asking for answers, for relief, for a sign that you are not alone, and this is one of those moments where you are being gently guided to pay attention. I do not force you, but I do call you, and I draw your attention because you matter more than you realize. What happened was not random, and it was not meaningless. It was connected to your journey, your healing, and your future. Right now, as you are reading this, I want you to slow down and feel what is happening inside you. There is a reason your attention is held here, and it is not just curiosity. It is something deeper, something that is trying to reach your heart, and not just your mind. You have been looking for something real, something that feels true, and this is where that connection begins. Let yourself be still for a moment and allow these words to settle within you. If this is touching your heart even a little, take a second and like the video, because that small action is a way of saying you are open to receiving what is being placed before you right now. You have been through moments where you felt overlooked, where you felt like your efforts were not seen, and where you questioned if anything you did truly mattered. But I have seen every moment, every thought, every quiet struggle that you never shared with anyone else. Last night was not just about change around you. It was about acknowledging what you have endured. It was about beginning a process that restores what has been worn down inside you. You are not as far behind as you think you are. There are also things that have been trying to pull you away from your path, distractions and doubts that keep circling your mind. You have felt them, even if you could not explain them clearly. What happened last night started to loosen their hold on you, It did not remove everything at once, but it began a process of release. That is why you may start noticing small differences, small shifts in how you think and feel. I want you to understand something clearly, and I want it to stay with you as you continue forward. You are not alone in what you are facing, and you are not forgotten in your waiting. What you are going through has purpose, even when it feels confusing. The truth that is being uncovered is not meant to scare you, but to guide you. It is meant to bring you closer to peace, not further into fear. There is a reason you are being reminded of this now instead of later. Timing matters, and this moment is part of a larger plan that is unfolding step by step. You do not need to rush or panic, but you do need to stay aware. Pay attention to what you feel, to what changes around you, and to the quiet nudges that guide you. Those are not coincidences. I am drawing your attention because I want you to recognize that your life is not standing still the way you once believed. There is movement, even in silence, and there is progress, even when it feels slow. What you thought was an ordinary night carried a quiet turning point that is now reaching your awareness. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are layers to what happened, and not all of them reveal themselves at once because your heart must be ready to receive them. If everything was shown to you in a single moment, it would overwhelm you instead of helping you. That is why I unfold truth step by step, allowing you to grow into it. You are not being left in the dark, you are being guided at the right pace. Trust that what you need to know will come when you are able to carry it. Type yes to affirm. You have been carrying questions about your path, about whether you are moving in the right direction or wasting your time. You have wondered if your efforts have meaning or if you are simply going through the motions of life. Last night touched those very questions because I began aligning things that you could not see. Small pieces are shifting into place, preparing something that will make sense to you soon. What feels uncertain now will not remain unclear forever. There are also people and influences in your life that you have felt unsure about, even if you never spoke those doubts out loud. You have sensed something was not right, but you pushed it aside because you did not want to confront it. What happened last night began to bring clarity to those hidden concerns. It did not expose everything at once, but it started to separate truth from confusion. You will begin to notice things more clearly as you move forward. Do not ignore the subtle changes you feel in your thoughts and emotions, because they are part of this unfolding. When something shifts inside you, it is often the first sign that something has shifted around you as well. You may find yourself questioning things you once accepted without hesitation. You may feel a stronger pull toward certain choices and a quiet resistance toward others. These are not random feelings, they are guidance. Type 777 to receive blessings. You have asked for protection, even in moments when you did not use words, and that request has not gone unheard. What took place while you were sleeping was connected to that desire for safety and clarity. There were things that needed to be moved, things that needed to be blocked, and things that needed to be redirected. You may never see all of it, but you will feel the effects in ways that matter. Your path is being guarded more than you realize. there is also something deeper that you need to understand, something that goes beyond the immediate changes. This moment is not only about what happened last night, it is about what is being prepared ahead of you. You are being positioned for something that requires a stronger version of you. That is why certain things are being removed, adjusted, or revealed now. It is not punishment, it is preparation. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for, and you have continued moving forward even when you felt like giving up. That persistence has not gone unnoticed, and it is part of why things are beginning to shift. What you endured has shaped you into someone who can handle what is coming next. Even the moments that felt like failure have been part of your growth. Nothing has been wasted. There may still be moments where you feel uncertain, where you question if you are truly on the right path. That is natural, and it does not mean you are lost. It simply means you are in the process of understanding something new. Growth often feels uncomfortable before it feels clear. Stay steady, even when your emotions rise and fall. You are not being asked to have all the answers right now, and you are not expected to understand everything immediately. What matters is that you remain open and aware. Pay attention to what continues to unfold, even in small ways. Notice the patterns, the changes, and the moments that feel different. Those are clues that guide you forward. There is also a reason why this moment feels urgent, even though everything is unfolding gradually. It is because your attention matters and your response matters. When you recognize what is happening, you align yourself with it more fully. When you ignore it, you delay your own understanding. That is why you are being called to stay present. You are not being left to figure everything out on your own. I am with you in ways that you may not always see, but you can begin to feel if you allow yourself to be still. The more you quiet your doubts, the more clearly you will sense the direction you are being guided toward. It is not about perfection, it is about connection. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how what happened last night connects to moments that follow. Things will start to make sense in ways that feel natural, not forced. You will recognize patterns that once seemed random. You will understand why certain things did not work out the way you expected. And in that understanding, you will find peace. There are thoughts that feel clearer, emotions that feel more honest, and moments where you pause and realize something has shifted. That is how truth often enters your life, not loudly, but steadily. What began while you were sleeping is now becoming something you can actually feel and recognize. There are things you once held onto tightly that are beginning to loosen their grip, even if you have not fully let go yet. You may notice that certain fears do not feel as strong as they once did, or that certain worries are not taking up as much space in your mind. This is not coincidence. It is part of the process that has already begun. You are being gently released from patterns that no longer serve you. Even if it feels unfamiliar, it is leading you towards something better. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. You have also been carrying expectations that did not unfold the way you hoped, and that disappointment has stayed with you longer than you wanted. You wondered why things did not happen when you prayed for them, or why doors remained closed when you tried to move forward. last night touched those unanswered moments in ways you could not see. It did not erase your past, but it began reshaping how those experiences will affect your future. What once felt like rejection is being turned into redirection. There are connections in your life that are beginning to show their true nature, and this may feel uncomfortable at first. You may start seeing people more clearly, noticing things you overlooked before, and understanding dynamics that once confused you. This clarity is not meant to isolate you, but to protect you. When you see things as they truly are, you are able to make better decisions for yourself. It is a form of guidance that strengthens your path. You may also feel a quiet pull to spend more time in stillness, even if you are used to being distracted or busy. That pull is not random. It is an invitation. In stillness, you hear more clearly, you feel more deeply, and you understand more honestly. What was set in motion is easier to recognize when your mind is not overwhelmed. Give yourself moments of quiet, even if they are brief. Type 222 if you trust God. There is something else you need to understand, something that will help you move forward with confidence instead of fear. What happened was not meant to take something away from you, but to align you with what truly belongs in your life. Sometimes alignment feels like loss at first, but it is actually making space for something more meaningful. What you release now creates room for what is coming next. Trust that this process is working in your favor. You have been stronger than you felt and more resilient than you believed. Even when you doubted yourself, you kept going, and that matters more than you realize. That strength is part of why you are able to receive what is unfolding now. You are not being given something you cannot handle. You are being guided into something that matches who you are becoming. There may still be moments where confusion rises, where you question if you are interpreting things correctly. That is part of growth, and it does not mean you are failing. It means you are learning to see in a new way. Give yourself patience as you adjust to this clarity. You do not need to rush to conclusions or force understanding. You are also being reminded to trust your instincts more than you have in the past. There have been times where you felt something strongly but ignored it because you doubted yourself. Now, you are being encouraged to listen to that inner sense more carefully. It is not separate from guidance, it is part of it. When something feels right or wrong deep inside you, there is often truth in that feeling. As you continue forward, you will notice that certain opportunities begin to appear, even if they are small at first. These are not random chances, they are part of the path being opened for you. Pay attention to them, even if they seem simple. Small opportunities often lead to bigger changes when you follow them with awareness. You do not need to chase everything, but you do need to recognize what resonates with you. There is also a need for you to release the fear of missing out or making the wrong choice. You are being guided, even when you do not feel completely sure. Trust that you are not being led into something harmful. What is unfolding is meant to bring you closer to peace, not further away from it. Fear may still try to speak, but it does not have to control your decisions. You are not expected to have everything figured out right now, and you are not behind in your journey. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. What matters is how you move forward from here, with awareness, trust, and openness. The more you lean into this process, the more it will reveal itself to you. What began while you were sleeping continues to unfold in your waking life, and it will keep revealing itself in ways that feel natural and clear. You will begin to see connections between moments that once seemed unrelated. You will understand why certain paths closed and why others are opening. And in that understanding, you will find a sense of direction that feels steady and real. That uncertainty does not mean something is wrong, it means something is new. When truth begins to unfold, it often disrupts what felt familiar, and that can feel uncomfortable at first. But what you are experiencing is not confusion without purpose, it is clarity in the process of forming. You are being led into a deeper awareness of your life and the forces shaping it. There are thoughts you have been carrying for a long time that are starting to lose their power over you. These thoughts once felt permanent, like they defined who you were or what your future would look like. Now, they are being challenged quietly from within. You may not have all the answers yet, but you are starting to see that those old beliefs were never the full truth. This is part of the release that began while you were sleeping. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You have also been holding on to certain fears about what might happen if things change, and those fears have kept you from stepping forward fully. It is natural to feel that way, especially when you have been hurt or disappointed before. But what is unfolding now is not meant to repeat your past, it is meant to transform it. You are not walking into the same situations again, even if they look similar on the surface. There is a different outcome waiting because you are not the same person anymore. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual now, allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are moments ahead where you will feel a strong pull to act differently than you used to, and that feeling will come from a place of growth. You might choose to speak when you once stayed silent, or step back when you once pushed forward too quickly. These changes are signs that you are becoming more aligned with what is right for you. They are not random decisions, they are guided responses. Trust those moments when they come. You may also begin to notice that your energy feels different around certain people or situations. Something that once felt normal may now feel heavy or uncomfortable. This is not something to ignore, because it is part of the clarity you are gaining. When your awareness grows, you begin to sense what supports you and what drains you. Pay attention to those feelings without rushing to judgment. Type Amen if you believe. There is something important happening inside your heart as well, something that goes beyond thoughts and decisions. You are beginning to open in a way that allows deeper truth to enter. This openness is not weakness, it is strength. It allows you to connect with what is real instead of what is only surface level. It allows you to feel guided instead of lost. You have been through moments where you felt disconnected, where you wondered if anything you believed in truly mattered. Those moments were not wasted, even though they were difficult. They were part of your preparation, part of what shaped your ability to recognize truth when it appears. What is unfolding now is connected to those past experiences in ways you are starting to understand. Your journey has been leading you here. There is also a sense of timing that you need to recognize, because not everything happens all at once. What began while you were sleeping is continuing to unfold in stages. Some things will become clear quickly, while others will take time to fully reveal themselves. Do not let that delay discourage you. Growth that happens gradually often lasts longer and goes deeper. You are being asked to trust the process, even when you do not see the full picture. That trust is not blind. It is built on the awareness you are gaining step by step. Each moment of clarity adds to your understanding. Each small shift strengthens your confidence. You are not being left without guidance. There may also be moments where you feel like you are being tested, where situations arise that challenge your patience or your choices. These moments are not meant to push you backward. They are meant to show you how far you have come. When you respond differently than you used to, you will see your growth clearly. That recognition will give you strength to keep moving forward. You are not the same person you were before this shift began, even if it feels subtle. Something inside you has already changed, and that change will continue to expand. You will start to notice it in the way you think, the way you react, and the way you see your future. This is how transformation begins, quietly and steadily. There is also a need for you to let go of the idea that you have to control everything. You have tried to manage every detail, to predict outcomes, and to avoid uncertainty. But what is unfolding now requires a different kind of approach. It asks for trust instead of control, for openness instead of resistance. When you release that need to control, you allow things to align more naturally. You may find that certain answers come to you when you are not actively searching for them. They may appear in simple moments, through thoughts, conversations, or sudden realizations. These are not coincidences. They are part of the guidance you are receiving. Be open to them, even when they seem small. Sometimes the most important insights arrive quietly. What happened last night is still unfolding, and you are only beginning to understand its impact. It is not a single moment that ends quickly. It is a shift that continues to influence your path. The more you stay aware, the more you will see how it connects to your life. The more you trust, the more clearly it will reveal itself. Stay grounded in this awareness, even when things around you feel uncertain. You are not alone in this process, and you are not being left to figure everything out by yourself. There is guidance present, even when it feels quiet. There is support surrounding you, even when you cannot see it. As you continue forward, you will begin to feel a deeper sense of direction forming within you. It may not be loud or obvious, but it will be steady. It will guide you toward choices that feel right and away from those that do not. Trust that sense, even when it feels unfamiliar. There is a truth rising within you, and it is asking to be acknowledged. You may feel it as a gentle pressure in your thoughts or a quiet stirring in your heart. This is not something outside of you alone. It is something moving through you as well. There are parts of your life that no longer fit the person you are becoming, and you are starting to feel that more clearly. What once felt acceptable may now feel limiting, and what once felt safe may now feel uncomfortable. This is not because something is wrong with you, but because something is changing within you. Growth often requires leaving behind what no longer aligns. You are being guided to recognize that without fear. Type 5-5 to embrace change. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You have also been holding on to certain patterns that kept repeating in your life, and you wondered why they never seemed to end. Those patterns were connected to deeper beliefs and emotions that needed to be seen and understood. What happened while you were sleeping began to disrupt those cycles in a way that you could not consciously control. It did not erase everything at once, but it started a shift that weakens those repetitions. You will begin to notice that things do not play out the same way anymore. There is a moment coming where you will be faced with a choice that feels familiar, but your response will be different this time. You will feel the difference inside you, even before you act. That moment will show you how much has already changed within you. It will be a quiet confirmation that you are no longer trapped in the same patterns. Pay attention when it happens, because it will mark an important step forward. You may also feel a stronger need to protect your energy, even if you never thought about it in those terms before. Certain environments or conversations may start to feel draining, while others feel uplifting and calm. This awareness is part of your growth. It helps you choose where to invest your time and attention. It guides you toward what supports you instead of what holds you back. Type yes to affirm. There is something else unfolding that you need to understand, something that connects your past, your present, and your future. The struggles you went through were not meaningless, even though they felt heavy at the time. They shaped your ability to recognize truth, to value peace, and to seek something deeper. What is happening now is building on everything you have experienced. Nothing has been wasted. You may still carry doubts about whether you are truly moving in the right direction, and that is natural. Doubt does not mean you are lost. It means you are stepping into something new. When you leave behind what is familiar, uncertainty often follows. But that uncertainty is not a sign to turn back. It is a sign to move forward with awareness. Trust that you are being guided even when you do not feel completely sure. There will also be moments where you feel a quiet sense of peace, even in situations that would have once made you anxious. That peace is not random. It is part of the alignment taking place within you. It shows that you are beginning to trust more deeply, even if you are not fully aware of it. Hold on to those moments, because they remind you that you are on the right path. You are being invited to let go of the need to understand everything immediately. There is a process unfolding, and each part has its time. When you try to rush it, you create tension within yourself. When you allow it to unfold naturally, you find clarity more easily. Patience is not weakness, it is part of your strength. There are also opportunities ahead that will require you to step out of your comfort zone. These opportunities may feel small at first, but they carry meaning. They are not random chances, they are part of the path opening for you. When you feel that inner pull toward something, do not ignore it. Explore it with awareness and trust. You may also notice that certain doors are closing, even if you did not expect them to. At first, this may feel disappointing or confusing, but those closures are not meant to harm you. They are meant to guide you away from what no longer aligns. What leaves your life creates space for what is meant to enter. Trust that what is being removed is making room for something better. There is a deeper sense of identity forming within you, one that is not based on external validation or approval. You are beginning to understand yourself in a more grounded and honest way. This understanding gives you strength, even when things around you feel uncertain. It allows you to stand firm in who you are becoming. You are not alone in this transformation, even if it sometimes feels like you are the only one experiencing it. There is guidance surrounding you, supporting you, and leading you step by step. You may not always see it clearly, but you can begin to feel it if you stay open. That presence is steady, even when your emotions are not. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how everything connects, how what happened while you were sleeping continues to influence your waking life. It is not a single moment that passed and ended. It is a shift that keeps unfolding. Each new realization builds on the last, creating a clearer picture of your path. You are now at a point where the change within you is no longer just something you sense, but something that begins to shape your decisions more clearly. What once felt like a quiet shift is becoming something that influences how you respond to life itself. You may notice that you pause more before reacting, that you think more deeply before choosing, and that you feel a stronger connection to what is right for you. This is not accidental. It is the continuation of what began while you were unaware. The truth that touched your life is now guiding your steps. There is a deeper awareness growing inside you about what truly matters and what does not. Things that once seemed urgent may now feel less important, while things you ignored before are beginning to feel significant. This change in focus is part of your alignment. It is helping you move away from distractions and toward what carries real meaning. You are being guided to invest your energy where it will bring growth and peace. Type 88 to align with purpose. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have also been learning to listen to yourself in a way you did not before. There were times when you ignored your own feelings, choosing what others expected instead of what felt true to you. That pattern is starting to break. You are beginning to honor your own inner voice, even when it feels unfamiliar. This is a sign of strength, not selfishness. There may be moments where this new awareness creates distance between you and certain people or situations. You may feel like you no longer connect in the same way you once did. This can feel lonely at times, but it is not a sign that you are losing something valuable. It is a sign that you are outgrowing what no longer fits your path. What is meant for you will not be lost in this process. You are also being shown that not everything requires your attention or your reaction. There are situations that once would have pulled you in, but now you can step back with more clarity. This ability to choose where you place your energy is part of your growth. It protects your peace and keeps you focused on what truly matters. You are learning to move with intention instead of impulse. Type Amen if you feel guided. There is something important happening in the way you view your past as well. Memories that once felt heavy may begin to feel lighter as you understand them differently. You are starting to see that what you went through was not just pain, but also preparation. It shaped your strength, your awareness, and your ability to recognize truth. This shift in perspective brings healing. You may also notice that your fears are changing. The things that once held you back may not feel as powerful anymore. New fears may appear as you step into unfamiliar territory, but they are not meant to stop you. They are simply signs that you are growing beyond your comfort zone. Do not let them control your choices. There are opportunities ahead that will require you to trust yourself more than you ever have before. These moments may not come with clear instructions or guarantees. They will ask you to step forward with faith instead of certainty. When you feel that pull, do not ignore it. It is part of the path opening for you. You are being guided to understand that your journey is not about perfection, but about progress. You do not need to have everything figured out to move forward. Each step you take adds to your clarity. Each experience teaches you something that helps you grow. You are learning as you go, and that is enough. There may also be moments where you feel a strong sense of gratitude, even for things that once frustrated you. This is a sign that your perspective is shifting. When you begin to see value in your experiences, you release resistance. This allows more peace to enter your life. Gratitude is not forced, it grows naturally as understanding deepens. You are also becoming more aware of the importance of your choices. You are starting to see how even small decisions can shape your direction. This awareness gives you power because it allows you to choose with intention. You are not being controlled by circumstances, you are learning to navigate them. This is part of your transformation. There is a sense of stability forming within you, even if everything around you does not feel stable yet. This stability comes from within, not from external conditions. It allows you to remain grounded even when things change. It gives you a foundation that supports you through uncertainty. This is something you have been developing over time. You are not alone in this process, even if it sometimes feels that way. There is guidance present in ways that are not always visible, but they are real. You may feel it in moments of clarity, in sudden insights, or in the quiet sense that you are being led. That presence has been with you all along. It is what continues to guide you forward. As you continue to move through this phase, you will begin to see how everything connects. What happened while you were unaware is now shaping your awareness. It is influencing your thoughts, your emotions, and your choices. This is not something that ends quickly. It is something that continues to unfold over time. What started as a quiet shift is now influencing your environment, your relationships, and even the opportunities that come toward you. You may notice that certain situations resolve themselves without struggle, while others fade away without explanation. This is not random, it is alignment taking place in real time. What was set into motion is now shaping your external world. There is a growing sense within you that you are no longer meant to live the way you once did. Old habits, old reactions, and even old expectations are starting to feel out of place. This feeling may be subtle at first, but it becomes stronger the more you pay attention to it. It is guiding you toward a different way of living, one that is more connected to who you are becoming. You are not losing yourself, you are discovering yourself more deeply. Type 333 to step forward in faith. You have also begun to understand that not everything requires explanation or closure. There were times when you needed answers for everything, when uncertainty made you uncomfortable. Now, you are learning to move forward even without complete understanding. This is a sign of growth, because it shows that you trust the process more than your need for control. You are becoming comfortable with the unknown in a way you never were before. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. There may still be moments where you feel pulled back toward old patterns, where familiar thoughts try to take hold again. This is part of the process, and it does not mean you are failing. It simply means that you are in the middle of change. What matters is how you respond to those moments now. Each time you choose differently, you strengthen the new path you are walking. You are also becoming more aware of the energy you bring into each situation. Your presence, your thoughts, and your emotions all influence what unfolds around you. This awareness gives you a deeper sense of responsibility, but also a greater sense of control. You are not just reacting to life, you are actively shaping it. This is part of the power that is growing within you. Type Amen to receive peace. There is something important happening in the way you connect with others as well. You may find that your conversations become more meaningful, or that you feel drawn to people who understand you more deeply. At the same time, you may feel less interested in surface-level interactions. This is not something to resist. It is part of your alignment. You are being guided toward connections that support your growth. You have also been learning to trust your timing instead of comparing yourself to others. There were moments when you felt behind, when you thought you should be further along than you are. That belief is beginning to fade. You are starting to see that your journey is unique and that your timing is not meant to match anyone else's. This understanding brings peace. There are opportunities that will come into your life that require you to be present and aware. They may not look exactly the way you expect, but they will feel right when you encounter them. Do not overlook them because they seem small or unfamiliar. Sometimes the most important steps begin in simple ways. Pay attention to what resonates with you. You are also being guided to let go of the need for approval from others. There were times when you looked outside yourself for validation, hoping that others would confirm your choices. Now, you are learning to stand in your own understanding. This does not mean you reject others. It means you trust yourself more. This is part of becoming grounded in who you are. There may be moments where you feel a deep sense of calm, even when your circumstances are not perfect. This calm is not dependent on what is happening around you. It comes from the alignment that is forming within you. It is a sign that you are beginning to trust more deeply. Hold on to that feeling when it comes. You are not expected to have everything resolved right now. This process is ongoing, and each step builds on the last. What matters is that you remain open and willing to move forward. You do not need to rush or force anything. Everything is unfolding at the pace that is right for you. There is also a deeper sense of purpose beginning to take shape within you. You may not have a clear definition of it yet, but you can feel that you are moving towards something meaningful. This sense of purpose is not something you create from nothing. It is something you uncover. It has been within you all along, waiting to be recognized. You are being reminded that your life has value beyond what you can measure or compare. The experiences you have had, the strength you have built, and the awareness you are gaining all contribute to something greater. You are not just moving through life, you are growing through it. That growth is what shapes your future. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how everything connects more clearly. What happened while you were unaware is now influencing your awareness in ways that guide your path. Each moment of clarity builds on the last, creating a stronger sense of direction. This is not a sudden transformation. It is a steady unfolding. It is no longer something distant or unclear. It is something that is touching your everyday thoughts, your reactions, and your sense of direction. There is a growing awareness that you are not meant to return to who you once were. That version of you served its purpose, but it cannot carry you forward into what is being prepared. You are stepping into something that requires a new level of understanding. There are moments now where you can feel the difference in how you respond to situations that once overwhelmed you. You may notice that you pause instead of reacting, that you reflect instead of rushing, and that you choose peace instead of conflict. These are not small changes, they are signs of transformation. What began while you were sleeping is now shaping the way you live. This is how real change takes form, quietly but powerfully. Type 4, 4, 4 to stay protected. You have also started to recognize that not every thought that enters your mind belongs to you. There were times when you accepted every fear, every doubt, and every negative idea as truth. Now, you are beginning to question them. You are learning to separate what is real from what is only a passing influence. This awareness gives you strength because it allows you to choose what you believe. There may be moments where you feel tested, where old emotions try to return and pull you back into familiar patterns. This is part of the process, and it does not mean you are losing your progress. It means you are being given a chance to respond differently. Each time you choose with awareness instead of habit, you move forward. This is how growth becomes permanent. You are also becoming more aware of the importance of your environment. The spaces you spend time in, the voices you listen to, and the energy you surround yourself with all influence your path. You may feel drawn to quieter places, to more meaningful conversations, and to moments that allow you to think clearly. This is not isolation, it is alignment. It helps you stay connected to what is unfolding within you. Type yes to affirm your path. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is something deeper happening in the way you understand your purpose. It is no longer just about what you do, but about who you are becoming. Your purpose is not something you chase, it is something that grows as you align with truth. You may not see the full picture yet, but you can feel that you are moving towards something meaningful. That feeling is enough to keep you moving forward. You have also been learning to release the weight of expectations, both from yourself and from others. There were times when you felt pressure to meet certain standards or to follow certain paths. Now, you are beginning to see that your journey is not meant to be controlled by those expectations. You are being guided to live in a way that feels true to you. This freedom is part of your growth. There may be moments where you feel a deep sense of clarity, where everything seems to make sense for a brief time. These moments are important because they show you what alignment feels like. Even if that clarity fades, it leaves an impression within you. It reminds you of what is possible. Hold on to those moments as you continue forward. You are also learning to trust the timing of your life instead of resisting it. There were moments when you wished things would happen faster or differently. Now, you are beginning to understand that timing has its own purpose. What unfolds at the right moment carries a different kind of strength. You are not being delayed, you are being prepared. There is also a shift happening in the way you view challenges. What once felt like obstacles may now begin to feel like opportunities to grow. This does not mean challenges disappear, but it means your relationship with them changes. You begin to see them as part of your path instead of something blocking it. This perspective gives you strength. You are not alone in this journey, even when it feels like you are the only one who understands what you are going through. There is guidance present in ways that are not always visible, but they are real. You may feel it in moments of insight, in sudden clarity, or in a quiet sense of reassurance. That presence is constant. As you continue to move forward, you will begin to see how everything connects more clearly. What happened while you were unaware continues to shape your awareness in ways that guide your decisions. Each step you take reveals something new. Each moment of understanding builds on the last. This is a process that unfolds over time. You are no longer just sensing change, you are living it. This is where transformation becomes visible, not only within you but through your actions. The truth that touched your life is now becoming part of how you move forward. There is a deeper sense of awareness forming in the way you observe your own thoughts. You are beginning to notice patterns that once controlled you without your understanding. Instead of being pulled by them, you are stepping back and seeing them clearly. This distance gives you power, because it allows you to choose your response. You are no longer reacting automatically, you are responding with intention. Type 666 to release fear. You have also started to understand that peace is something you carry within you, not something you wait for from the outside. There were times when you believed that everything around you needed to be perfect for you to feel calm. Now, you are learning that peace can exist even in imperfect situations. This realization changes the way you move through life. It gives you stability even when circumstances are uncertain. There may be moments where you feel a strong urge to let go of things you once held onto tightly. This could be beliefs, expectations, or even certain connections. That urge is not random. It is part of your alignment. Letting go is not about loss. It is about making space. When you release what no longer fits, you allow what is meant for you to enter. You are also becoming more aware of the importance of honesty with yourself. There were times when you avoided certain truths because they felt uncomfortable. Now, you are beginning to face them with courage. This honesty strengthens you because it allows you to move forward without illusion. It brings clarity where there was once confusion. Type Amen to stay strong. There is something important happening in the way you view your future as well. You may not have all the details, but you feel a quiet confidence that things are moving in the right direction. This confidence does not come from certainty, it comes from trust. You are beginning to trust that you are being guided, even when you cannot see the full path. That trust is a powerful foundation. You have also started to recognize that your worth is not determined by your past or by the opinions of others. There were moments when you doubted yourself, when you questioned your value. Those doubts are beginning to lose their hold on you. You are seeing yourself in a new light, one that is grounded in truth instead of fear. This shift changes everything. There may be moments where you feel a sense of renewal, as if something within you has been refreshed. This feeling is not imaginary. It is part of what has been unfolding. It is a sign that the weight you have been carrying is beginning to lift. Even if it does not disappear all at once, it is becoming lighter. This allows you to move forward more freely. You are also learning to appreciate the present moment in a way you did not before. Instead of constantly looking ahead or dwelling on the past, you are beginning to be here, now. This presence allows you to see more clearly and to experience life more fully. It connects you to what is real instead of what is imagined. There is a growing sense of strength within you that comes from understanding rather than force. You are not pushing your way forward, you are moving with awareness. This kind of strength is steady and lasting. It does not rely on external validation. It comes from knowing who you are becoming. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not alone in this process. Even when it feels like you are walking this path by yourself, there is guidance present, supporting you in ways that are not always visible. You may feel it in moments of clarity, in sudden realizations, or in a quiet sense of reassurance. That presence has been with you from the beginning. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how everything that has happened connects to where you are now. What began while you were unaware continues to shape your awareness. Each moment of understanding builds on the last. This is not something that ends quickly. It is something that continues to unfold. Stay open to what you are experiencing, even when it feels subtle. The changes you are going through are meaningful, even if they do not always feel dramatic. You are being guided into a clearer, stronger version of yourself. And as you continue to listen and trust, more of this truth will reveal itself, helping you move forward with confidence, peace, and a deeper sense of purpose. This steadiness is not something you forced. It is something that has grown within you. It is a sign that what began while you were unaware has taken root inside your life. There is a deeper sense of clarity forming in the way you understand your own thoughts. You are beginning to recognize which thoughts bring you peace and which ones create confusion. This awareness allows you to step away from what does not serve you. You are no longer accepting every thought as truth. You are choosing what aligns with the direction you are being guided toward. Type 999 to step into clarity. You have also started to feel a stronger connection to your inner strength, even in moments where you once felt weak. There were times when you doubted your ability to handle what life placed in front of you. Now, you are beginning to see that you have already overcome more than you realized. That realization builds confidence within you. It reminds you that you are capable of moving forward. There may be moments where you feel a quiet sense of certainty, even when nothing around you has fully changed yet. This certainty comes from within, not from external proof. It is a sign that you are aligning with truth on a deeper level.